Hello, welcome to Hope Church Harrogate's Message of the Week. If you'd like to connect with us, please head over to hopeharrogate.co.uk/connect. We'd love to hear from you.
So this is our second in our series of Jesus Calls. And just as they're coming down, I'm going to read a Bible passage that's going to come on the screen. And it's Isaiah 11. In that day, the root of Jesse will stand as a banner for the peoples. The nations will rally to him, and his resting place will be glorious. In that day, the Lord will reach out his hand a second time to reclaim the surviving remnant of his people from Assyria, from Lower Egypt, from Upper Egypt, from Cush, from Elam, from Babylonia, from Hamath, and from the islands of the Mediterranean. He will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. He will assemble the scattered people of Judah from the four quarters of the earth. There will be a highway for the remnant of his people that is left from Assyria, and as there was for Israel when they came up from Egypt. So I just welcome now Adam.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning. In a moment, I will sit on the very soft stools and introduce Nayrouz, but I just wanted to frame it very quickly. This summer, we're doing a series called Jesus Calls. Last week, we started. James took us through Jesus calling the rich young man and how we can learn from his mistake. Today, we're looking at a very modern example of Jesus calls, because he didn't just call people 2,000 years ago, but he still calls people today. Because the foundational truth of Jesus is he didn't just live, he didn't just die, but he rose again. So he's still alive, and he still calls people today. And what we've got this morning is just an excellent story of Jesus calling people. You need to realize that what you're about to experience is Nayrouz tell her story in her third language. So, be impressed. Because none of us could do it in a second language, let's be honest. So why don't you put your hands together for our friend Nayrouz? It's a bit different when everyone's in the room, isn't it, Nayrouz? A few weeks ago, we had our new friends Andy and Heather with us, who work in the Middle East, and he met Nayrouz out the back before the gathering together and said, in the middle of his preach, if you haven't heard Nayrouz's story, you should really ask her. And I went, we should definitely get Nayrouz to tell her story again. And so that's where this one has come from. Nayrouz, we'll start with an easy question. How long have you been part of Hope Church?
Around 8 years, 2016. Second week where I came to Harrogate, someone from Hope Church came and collect me, and we went to church. First time I said and I pray, I say for Jesus, is this church, do you want I stay in this church or different one? He said, no, this is my church and I want you be here. Yeah.
We're really pleased about that.
Yes.
We love you and your whole family. As we can tell, you're not originally from Harrogate. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, where you're from, your family, your background?
Yeah, I'm from Syria. I'm a Kurdish Syria. I don't know if someone here Kurdish or not, but I'm a Kurdish. I'm married. I have 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl, and my husband, of course. And I have a big family, 3 boys, like my brother and sister, 3 boys and 7 girls. But it's big family, but I'm a number 8 in my mom's family. My background, I'm a Muslim.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Afrin, is a place in Syria. It's very beautiful, and all of them people they are Kurdish, and most of them Arabic, but the place is for Kurdish. Yeah.
And so lots of us in the room will be aware that the last 13 years have been very difficult in Syria.
Yes. Yeah.
What did the war and all that's happened mean for you and your family? In brief.
To be honest, I forget what I want to say. What you mean?
How did you come to be in
Oh, okay. I'm nearly 8 years in here. When I was in Syria, Syria is very difficult. Before I leave, Syria is now everyone is they have a war, and is dangerous country if I will be there because it's not safe for my children. I left Syria 2012 and I went to Lebanon and I stayed in Lebanon for 5 years. Yeah, after that I came here. Yeah.
And it was whilst you were in Lebanon that the story we're going to tell today happened.
Yes, in Lebanon, yeah.
And so how did you first come into contact or meet Christians or the church in Lebanon?
Before I contact with my neighbor, 3 months before my neighbor told me, come go with me to church. I have a dream in my dream is I'm very nervous because when my sister, she is from Germany, in a dream, her husband, he came to Lebanon and I don't have a money, I don't have anything, send it to my sister gift. I just, in my dream, I saw one man, he's white, he's wearing white clothes, I didn't see his face. He told me, go to people, Christian people, they will help you. And he showed me three doors. He said, go knock in number 3 doors and they will help you. My sister from Germany, her name is Ebtisam, and my neighbor, his name Ebtisam as well. God is amazing for me. He's putting everything together. And I knock the 3rd door and I go in. After that, I don't know what happened. After 3 months, one my neighbor told me, Nayrouz, come go with me. This church, it help Syrian people. I told her, no, I can't go because I'm a Muslim. Church is not my religion. How can I go? She said, no, come, this church, you help Muslim people and Christian people. I said, okay, I will ask my husband. If he say yes, I will go with you. But my husband, he said no because we are Muslim. We're not allowed to go to different, church, because it's not my religion. But all the time, I told my husband, yes, I know this church is not my religion, but I will go because we need the food and stuff, so many things. After he say, okay, go, but just be careful before you go to church because it's dangerous for Muslim people. Where I went to a church with my neighbor, before I go in, my husband, he say, if you go church, just looking if anyone know you. If you see some people you know you, don't go through. Wait till people you go after you can go in. Where I went to church, I just throw in the door. I feel I'm forgetting why I'm in the church. I just sit, and in front of me, someone is talking, but I don't I see he talking, but I didn't hear anything because just I said, and I crying, and I have a peace, rest, safe. I don't know why. When I come back home, I told my husband what happened with me. I tell him, why is church is not for my religion? I have a peace, relax. And why is mosque is in my religion? Where I went to there, I all the time scared. Um, my inside, my husband, he said, I don't know. It's just like, after that, but after that, in my side, I have a big question. Why? Why is church is different? Is something inside, he told me, go found and why. Um, After that is like every Thursday, Wednesday, they have a study Bible. Every Wednesday I went to there and I listened to people. They say, Jesus, cross, he died. It's something what is all over new for me. I never hear that. Say, why? He said, is Son of God. Oh, what is that? But slowly, like I understand more and I believe Jesus more. One day I hear in the Bible, he say, Jesus, he healed. He's a doctor. And my son Adel, he have an eyes problem where he's born. And I asked my brother, in the church, we all of us say brother and sister. I say for my brother Bassam, please, can you pray for my son? Because I heard is in the Bible, he said Jesus is a doctor. And my son, he need operation and he cost a lot of money and I can't pay in. He said, yes, of course, Nayrouz, come we sit and pray. Is my brother Bassam here and me here and two ladies, they are from America. They speak English, but they don't understand Arabic. And for me, I speak Arabic, I don't understand English. We were sit and I pray and I close my eyes and I pray. I said, Jesus, I believe you and you know everything in my life. Please, can you be my son's doctor and heal him? Better if I go make an operation for him. After I tell him, I believe you, and I hear you are here. You say in the Bible say, if 2-3 people said and pray for my name, I will be there. If you here, give me message, give me anything, show me you here. If you're real, I need no, because I have a lot question. If I say if you need, I follow you. Leave everything behind me. I need see you now. Where I open my eyes, I just see Jesus. I crying a lot and I scared. I shouting. I say, I saw Jesus. Jesus is here. Jesus is here. And my brother, he translate to two ladies. They say, Nayrouz, see Jesus? They say, yes. And Jesus, he put in the crown in Nayrouz's heart.
Wow.
After that, I say, I'm talking to him. I said, Jesus, you know everything in my life. And my son he need operation. Can you help him? For a second, I just see my son, his name is Jesus. But my son is with my husband at home. He's holding him and he play with him. And Jesus, he put in her hand like that. And I didn't see, just I see seaside, not anything else. After where I come back home, I tell my husband, I say, Zachariah, I saw Jesus, and I'm crying a lot. He say, okay, what do you want? I do it. After he told me, he said, Nayrouz, my inside, I believe Jesus, but I can't show you. I can't show you I believe him because we are Muslim and we can't follow Jesus and we can't change my religion because in the Quran say if Muslim people change her religion, they will must be died, kill him. And for this, my husband, he just need say making myself safe. But for me, no, I just all the time say I will come back to church and learn more and understand Jesus more. For one day, I told my husband, because I told Jesus, if you show me yourself, I will follow you and I will put in everything behind me and follow you. I told him, and I will do it this because he's real. He's with me. He loved me. He died for me. He's before with me, and now he will be with me forever. Why I follow people? He's died. Yes.
Doing great moves.
And yeah, I say for my husband, I need doing like be baptized, and he say no, you can't do it. This is not, it's not safe. Like ladies, women, Muslim women change her religion. It's very dangerous in my country. But I say no, I will do it. I pray for my husband a lot. Nearly 6 months, all the time I pray for him, all the time. One day, I'm in the church. We have a meeting in the evening where I come. But before I go home, I pray for my husband. When I come back home, because every day where I go home, I told my husband what happened in church, what we doing. I say today we pray for you because I need you to say yes. You can be baptism. And he looked into me. He said, yes, you can do it. I said, oh, I'm very happy. And when he said like that, I'm looking in my watch. It's 12 o'clock in the evening. And I send it to my brother Bassam voicemail. I say, my husband, he say, yes, you can do a baptism. Still is not easy, but he say, if you want doing this, you will be making this secret, and it's not my church. You will go to different churches, it's people who don't know you, because it's not safe for you. I say, okay. Another day, I went to church and I told my brother Bassam, I say, I need be baptism. He said, do you know what you mean? I say, yes. He said, it's different. It's like change religion to another religion. I say, yes, I know. He said, you know, scared? I said, no, because it's Jesus with me. Why are we scared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Would you like to see the video of Nayrouz's baptism? We do have it. Nayrouz might have to translate because it's all in Arabic. So this says the baptism of...
Baptism Nayrouz Adel Mustafa.
So that was the title. And then what did the man who was in the pool say to you?
The man asked me, are you, why you need be baptism? Because I said, Jesus has died for me and I need given to him my life, my children, and I love him because he's my dad, he's my brother, he's my mom, he's my sister, he's everything in my life. Yeah. And my brother Bassam, he prays in the name of the Father, the Son, and one God. Amen. Yeah.
Excellent. It's a good story, isn't it? Yeah, you're doing so well, Nayrouz. Can we rewind slightly and go to the story about when you were praying with people and you heard Jesus speak to you about the lady that you were praying for? Do you want to tell that bit of the story? Because it isn't only the occasion where you're praying for your own son that you encountered God, but Jesus came to you at other times too.
When I'm in Lebanon, in study Bible, every Wednesday, it come in one lady. She's old, and where we have a desk, and the lady where he came, he's fallen in the street, and they taken to hospital, and they just like his daughter called church and say, pray for my mom because she is in a coma, and all of them doctor he say if he taken oxygen that this out she will die. And we all of them stand together and we hold the hands and we pray for her. I just hearing first time I hear God's voice. He told me, say, telling this lady she will wake up after 3 days. But I still, no, I can't say if she don't wake up, how what happened? But I say no because I hear the God's voice, and I will say, yeah. After 3 days, she's wake up and open her eyes, and I in this testimony, first one he happened with me, like God he showed me I'm here and I'm with you and I'm real and he loved me as well.
Well, and so we've left the story. You've been baptized, and for Zachariah is still wondering. And there's a bit more of the story that then connects with you coming to the UK, and for Zachariah too.
Yeah, because for Zachariah, after where I be Christian, for me is Christian is just name, but all the time I say I'm Jesus' daughter. I pray for my husband and I pray for God as well. I say in the Bible he say me and my family all of one pray for God. I say I need my husband as well follow you, and not just me and my children. I pray for my husband again for 6 months. I don't know why it's all the time 6 months and 3 months. I pray for my husband all the time. I pray a lot. My husband, he pray with my friend, like giving her life to Jesus. After that, I say, you must have a baptism as well now. He said, no, but I still pray for him. After 6 months, he say yes, but he say, I don't want to be like making this secret. I will do it in front of people. I said, this is not fair. Why for me, you say you will do a secret? Why for you, you will sharing your baptism with every people? But I still say, I'm happy for that. Where Zach, he's working in like a big supermarket, and he told people, friends, he working together like a colleague. He say, I'm a Christian now. I am change my religion. One of her manager, he hear about what Zachariah say, and he say he's very jealous. He said, why he be Christian and why he believed Jesus, like not me and another people. He's something jealous, and he making for my husband like problem, and he big boss, like he say for something for a big boss, and after they say for Zachariah go out, like he's not working anymore. Um, because just he tell people up he's changed her religion. Where Zachariah hear from manager, he say we don't need you anymore. And this time is not allowed anyone use a phone in the supermarket. Zachariah's phone his ring, and he say, "Okay, I'm not working anymore. I will answer my phone." And he's where he answer someone. He's from UN. UN, yes.
UN, yes.
Yeah. Say, Zachariah, do you want traveling to different country? He say yes. After that, after 5 months, we doing some like blood test, something like that. But where we go doing blood test, the man is in the front of the door, ask, where do you want to go? I say, me and my husband say, we don't know which country we need to go. He say, give me your name and I will found it for you. And after that, he come back, he say, you will go to UK. Say, where is that? No, I don't want to go because it's too far and it's big. I just sit and I grind. I say, I don't want to go. But I say, no, if I need making my children safe, I must go. And now I'm here.
You're sharing so well, Nayrouz. Well done. And this isn't just a story of, big experiences of God. This has changed your life, hasn't it? Life now looks very different for you.
Yes.
Can you tell us some ways that life is different for you now you follow Jesus?
Yes. Where I was Muslim before, it's like different. It's like I don't like people. I hate people. I don't care about people. And I just want to say some word. I'm sorry, my sister, I say, I hate black people before, but where I follow Jesus, is all of them people is like, in my eyes, so beautiful. And I love now. And I care because Jesus is love them. I just pray. I said, why I'm not, but I pray a lot for changing because it's not easy. You just second, you change everything in your life. I said, Jesus, I need the change. I need you show me your love. How can I love people? How can I care about people? How can I pray for people? And I need to be more strong for this now. Is my life is changed 100% because it's Jesus loved me. Yeah.
And you are not shy about telling people that Jesus loves you.
No. No.
You were telling me just before this morning a story recently with someone at the job center. Do you want to tell that story quickly?
Yes. Someplace in Harrogate, every 2 weeks I go to there. They help me for like finding job, for CV, for one time, few weeks ago, I have a courses where I finish courses. Someone he helped me like writing CV for a job, and we sit together and he see the cross in my necklace, and he say, "Are you Christian?" I say yes, and he say, "I'm a Christian, but when I was younger, I'm like Catholic, and my church is very like straight.
Straight?
Yeah, and something I'm not happy for my church. And I changed my church, but still is like I'm go another church, still is the same. After I say, can I tell you my testimony from Jesus? Because I'm a before Muslim and now I'm Christian. He said, are you sure? I say, yes. I talking to him about my testimony. He say, wow. And he say, I never see, he hearing about people's testimony in the Facebook, YouTube, but say, I never hear people is sit in front of me and told him testimony, and especially like Muslim people, women change her religion to Christian. And he, another time where I saw him, he say, where I went to home, I tell my family, I see someone like face to face. They told me about her testimony, and I was is very happy. And I am inviting him to Hope Church. He say, yes, I will come in with my wife one day. I don't know when, but he will come in. Yes, because he loved Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes, he loved Jesus. I can't feel him. He loved Jesus, but just he praying, God he given to him, given to him this like a place Jesus he wants. Like he's looking, still he's looking, but he didn't found in any place. He won't be there. But I hope one day he will found it. Yes.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say this morning? Any other bits of the story, or do you feel like you said everything you have to say?
Yes. I just need say for Michelle. Thank you so much for you. I have a story where first Christmas I be here in UK in Harrogate. Michelle invited me and my husband for her church, St. Mark Church. Like we tell my testimony in the Christmas. Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's nearly 300 people. They listen to my testimony, and all of them, after where I finished, they came say, "Oh, thank you! It's amazing testimony." One of the people, one man, he's translate what me and my husband say. He came, he say, you have a gift from someone. After one man is coming, he say, I have a gift for you. He told for my husband. He's have a farm, and he say, I have a big sheep in my freezer because I hear you are butcher. Can you come into my house and making half for you and half for me? But where I told you this, it's just like I say, in my fridge, I don't have any food, and my bank is empty, no gift for my children. Where his man is say about that, I say, oh, thank you, Jesus. We have a meat now in my fridge. Yeah. Another day, I had appointment in the GP. Where I finished my appointment, I just walk in the street, and I crying a lot, and I shouted to Jesus, and everybody looking to me, why this lady is crying? Is she's crazy? I didn't see people, but just like I talking with Jesus, I say, I'm here, you know everything. I don't have a money, no food. We have a food now a little bit. No gift for children, no anything. I don't want to ask people for this, but I will ask you when, where, how, I don't know, but just I believe you will bring to me. In the evening, 9 o'clock, I see someone knocking my door. I say, one lady is coming my door, I know her. She came to my house, and we sit, and I see 2 envelopes. She hold it, and she put it on the table. After I made tea, and I bring it, I just put in 2 envelopes next to her. She say, no, this is for you. I say, for me? She say, yes. She say, open. What is that? I say, okay. I open one envelope. Is one card is from Asda. She said, this is from my church. You can go buy it. Anything you need from Asda. And another envelope I open is a money. It's all of my children teacher. They given to my children like money for buy it for him gift. And for this, I say, Jesus, he will never leave me and you, because he know everything. And because we are children and he care about us. Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
Because he will come in and taking us with him. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Superb, Nayrouz.
I just need read this before I finish. Because I write this. I write. I say, I am not here because I want to. But Jesus wants me to be here to preach in his name. Yes. Because, yes, this is right. Because I didn't hear anything about the UK, no Harrogate. And he loved me. And I'm very happy because I have like this family and church. And they love me and I love them. I don't have a family I have a sister here, but you all want my sister and brother. And I love you all.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Susie, could you just put back up the Bible passage for a moment? I just want to tie it all together for us very briefly. In that day, the root of Jesse, that's Jesus, if you read the rest of the passage beforehand, will raise a banner for the peoples. The nations will rally to him. His resting place will be glorious. In that day, he will reach out his hand a second time and reclaim people, and then lists a load of places. That's literally the sweep around Israel. It's like the full sweep, and that's what's going on. And I think in the UK, we can be so UK-centric. Nayrouz didn't even know where you lived. She'd never heard of it. She knew nothing about where we were, and yet we too are included in that grand sweep of what Jesus is doing in calling all of the nations to himself. Do you have the next slide, Susio? And it's actually all about connecting in with the word earlier. There's a freedom. There will be a highway for the remnant of his people. Those from Assyria will be brought back. Assyria is the place that the Jewish people were put into captivity, and there'll be a highway back to God's country, just like there was out of Egypt as the people left slavery in Egypt back. Just as we were all in the slavery of darkness, there is a highway back into the presence of God because of the power of Jesus Christ. Nayrouz's story is just an outstanding example of that, but so is yours if you're a follower of Jesus here this morning. And we're going to worship together just to finish our time. If you fancy leading us into worship at all, guys, that'd be great. Nayrouz, thank you so much for sharing. I just love the way I love the way, Nayrouz, that your story is one of incredibly bold asking of God. You know, you weren't just drifting along the road oblivious. You were like, God, if you're there, I want you. And I think so many of your stories of hearing Jesus, seeing Jesus, having things provided by Jesus, a great example to us who so often we can look after ourselves. But for you, your story is when you called on God again and again, and you found him to be faithful and to be kind and to be loving and to be beautiful. I can still remember the first time I heard Nayrouz's story. We were on our church weekend away, and as she was talking about seeing Jesus, your English ran out. And it felt like about half an hour. Nayrouz stood at the front going, and Jesus, he is beautiful. He's so beautiful. It's like time stopped still in that moment as you realize, man, we take this far too for granted. So friends, let's allow Nayrouz's story this morning to stir us in worship as we finish our time together.